like a Hellcat.
Welcome back to Celtic Talks, and for our Celtic Cook segment, we're brewing up some Fire Fairy milk. So we got our pot here, and then we're going to turn this on medium heat. And then we got, especially for this wonderful day, we went and got goat milk.
Mm-hmm. Money out of this one's pocket. I.e. me.
Yeah. So, I'm excited.
And please, Sean, tell us why today's such a special occasion.
So, Beltane is the Celtic summer solstice. It is also known as the Fire Festival, which was dedicated in early Celtic lore to the Celtic god Beltane, who is the sun god. It was later named May Day when the Christians took over. And the meaning changed, so. But yeah. So today is a very, very big day in Celtic. So as our channel suggests, Celtic Talks, of course we're going to celebrate this. And of course I spent hours researching this. So we're going to have this on medium heat, and we're going to keep it like this until the milk starts to steam. While we're waiting on this, we're going to come over here to our prep station for our glasses. So first you got your honey.
What kind of honey?
This is specifically wildflower honey. And for this day, Beltane, it is strongly used as wildflower honey is one of the most important things. So we're going to set that there, and then we're going to come over here on this other plate, and we're going to pour some sugar. Some sugar on there. And then we're going to sprinkle in a little bit of lavender. For kind of a floral touch. Because this is Fire Fairy milk. And since it's Fire Fairy milk, you gotta have your cayenne pepper. And then we're going to set that there. I'm gonna make sure that's mixed all together. And then we're going to take our glass. We're using wine glasses, but you can use whatever type of glass you want. And we're just going to gently press it in the honey to get it nice and sticky around the rim. And then once that's done, we're going to take it and coat the rim of our glass with our nice, lovely mixture. Like so. So, do the other glass now. And the Celts believed that certain fairy milks held certain magics. The story behind this one is that the lavender resembles comfort and could also resemble fertility. The cinnamon that we are going to be adding to our milk momentarily, because we got one cinnamon stick in here, actually resembles warmth and comfort, whereas the cayenne pepper resembles warmth and comfort as well. But all together, the whole thing is supposed to resemble teamwork. Customarily, this would be drinking with one other person as a kind of a bond. So it would create kind of like, it would basically improve teamwork on certain things. So that's the story behind this and most fairy milks. Is he here already? No? Okay.
Well, wait, yes.
Yep. Shit, he's home already.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, so we're making our milk right now. And it is looking like it's steaming. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add this mixture, which is 1 teaspoon of lavender, and it's 1/8 of a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. And I don't know who has the measuring utensil for that. If you do, leave a comment down below. But we used 1/4 teaspoon because we don't have one that small.
Yep, so never say we don't do anything for you.
Yeah, and then it was 1 whole cinnamon stick broken up. So that's what's in here. So we're going to go ahead and add all of that in here. And then I left it over here. We're going to need our honey, our wildflower honey. And what we're going to be doing with that is we're going to be doing 1 tablespoon of wildflower honey. And then we're just going to drop that in. And now that that's dropped in, we're going to reduce the heat to medium-low, which is going to be 3 on our dial. And we're going to let that simmer for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna do one more glass. There we go. I'll need these anymore.
Would they look like marshmallow?
The glasses, yeah.
Yeah.
Because the milk's not in it yet.
Well, obviously. Milk is still going.
I'm going to get a wooden spoon because I like to stir it a bit so it doesn't
Congeal.
congeal, yes. Because it will happen when you're cooking milk. So yeah, we're just going to hang out here until it's done.
So is there anything else you would like to say about Beltane that you haven't already?
So let's see here. So it was the Fire Festival. It was generally celebrated. So yeah, so there's 4. So Beltane, today's Beltane, May 1st. But there are 4 Because there's the spring equinox, the fall equinox, the summer solstice, and the winter solstice. Everyone knows that. But in Celtic mythology, they were all on different days. So the first one, sadly, we did miss.
We apologize.
We'll do that next year. And that was February 1st. And that's in bulk. Celebrated in honor of the goddess Brigid, the triple healing goddess. Then there's Beltane, which is today, May 1st. And then we have August 1st, which happens to be my birthday, which is not only is it International Meat Day, but it's also Lunasada, which is a holiday dedicated to the god Lu, the courageous warrior god. And that celebrates the fall equinox, and Bulk celebrates the spring. Beltane celebrates the summer, and then the last one would be Samhain on November 1st, which celebrates the winter solstice. And they all represent the beginning of the harvest season for that season. So the Celts believed that there was a they followed a different calendar. It didn't become the way it is till much later. So yeah.
Well, obviously they did not have the Julian calendar that July and August added for Roman emperors.
Because that was before Roman emperors.
Or at least before they got to freaking the Celts.
Before they got to the Celts. This celebration actually predates the year zero. So Beltane's been a thing as long as Celtic lore has been a thing, which is years and years before the year zero. Celtic was one of the first, it's actually one of the first recorded mythologies in terms of age.
Which is why it's ironic that we don't know nearly as much about it as we do about the Greeks, the Romans, the Norse, the Egyptians.
Also, because of such, a lot of the Celtic lore was not recorded. I think most of what we have on our records was from a Roman emperor who actually went to see the Celts to see what their lifestyle was like. I'm trying to remember. I think it was No, I don't think it was Caesar. Might have been one of them. But
well, they were all called Caesars after Augustus.
Yeah, I think it was one of the Caesars. But yeah, no. That was years and years ago. But that's the most record we have on the Celts. When it comes to Nordic and Celtic mythology, they're really the earliest recorded mythologies, but we really don't have abundance of knowledge on them.
And most of what we know Nordic is more Viking tale or the lovely spins on it that comic books do now.
Because the thing with Nordic is they had skalds. The Celts did not. So most of what they had were what they told in stories over by campfires or household tales or whatever else. But there wasn't really much, to keep record of it. So a lot of the knowledge of ancient Celtic lore got lost throughout the way. But such is why I do extensive research on the subject to uncover my family roots. So we're going to go ahead and take this off. I'm actually going to pour this in a measuring cup to make it easier to pour into the wine glasses. And we just take this off the heat. There we go. And we need to take this off the heat and leave it off the heat for 2 minutes. So but a lot of the Celtic lore is not really known as much anymore. Of course, Ireland was split into different places back then, like Uller, for example, which would be where the tales of Cuchulainn are from. But yeah, a lot of them are split. But the records state that the Celtic nations were actually a lot closer than people originally thought, because there actually have been traces of heroes like Cuchulainn going over to places like England, Scotland, Wales, and all the other Celtic nations, because there actually have been records and evidence found that they were a lot closer than people originally thought they were. But
I mean, honestly, if you look into it from a mythological standpoint, Europe can be split into three major sections: the Nordic, the Celtic, and the Mediterranean.
yeah.
It looks like we're about to be visited by our shark deity.
Not that that's actually a Celtic god.
Nope.
No.
But it would be a
Fun
hilarious
fact for
idea.
everyone, this day in Norse mythology was Friday, the day of the summer harvest.
Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and pour our Fire Fairy milk into our glasses. Plop, plop.
What's the stuff on the side? Your rim.
You can watch the videos.
You'll
on
have to
that.
watch the video later.
Alright, since I arrived late.
Come on. In the cup. There we go. Alright, so sláinte. Delicious.
Smells interesting.
Oh, go, Robin. You're on camera.
Tastes like a boatload of cinnamon, milk, and something else. Definitely Fire Fairy milk.
Yes. Now hold the camera, please. Yeah.
Of course.
Sláinte. And now, because of course, we can't let a Celtic video go without adding alcohol, we're gonna take our lovely glasses. Alright.
We will see you later.
Go.
Drop it in.
You okay, Robin? You look like you're about to gag. Seriously, are you okay?
Yep.
Okay?
One of the pieces went in my throat.
That's understandable.
Again.
That is why these ones are not the best for bomb shots unless you're experienced.
Yeah.
I said every now and several, even I have to take in stride.
Yeah, chug.
Alright, Mr. Yaki, your turn.
Oh, my turn already? Oh, that took forever. Alright, you ready? So, before I start, I'm going to tell you what's in this. So, this is a special milk that we made off camera, similar to the Fire Fairy milk, where it's goat's milk, lavender, cinnamon, and honey.
Thankfully, it lacks the cayenne.
Yeah. And this is a shot of Hellcat Maggie. If you want to show them the bottle. So this is our mixology segment. Ready? 3, 2.
Now we watch as Sean shows everybody up because we all know he's the big experienced drinker here. As milk gets going down his shirt.
Oh, there's milk on my glasses.
How the hell did it go up? Like, I get how it's in my face wearing on my shirt,
It
but...
splashed. Obviously. Which means I need to wash my glasses.
Woo! The fucking strength.
Happy Beltane!
Oh man, the strength of that fucking Hellcat Maggie. Every time you try to take a breath, it's like shit. But it's woo. That is definitely worth it. That is definitely a keeper. Anyways, happy Beltane, and we will see you later.
Say goodbye, Roman.
Later.